Peace and blessings and a whole lot of love. Y'all might hear that cricket in the backyard. In the background, that's been at my window or in this area for the longest. But I want to continue reading part 2 of this article. Stop being loyal to single men. It goes on to read, he cares about you, but he's not sold on you. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got to go back up. That's not the beginning of it. That's the second part. Definitions are important because 90% of heartbreak can be avoided if you understand someone's agenda. You assume you don't. You assume you don't ask. You go with the flow. You don't respect. You think you don't know. Where dating sounds good if it sounds positive. It allows you to get rid of the stigma of I'm not seeing anyone. That makes you feel like an unwanted loser. Nevertheless, you are trying to change the rules by changing the definition of dating. Because that dark side of you is afraid that you'll never be good enough to be called someone's girlfriend and eventually wife. Your only hope is to grow on a man, do for a man, make yourself so loyal, so compromising, and so accommodating that he rewards you with what you really want. Confirmation that you are his. I was with an associate having a drink, and this girl he used to date was a hostess at the restaurant. The hostess walks over, all smiles, and then says, "Are you still dating such and such?" He looks at her and says, "We're not dating, that's my woman." Those words jabbed the color from her face. That's what men do. That's what men say, "That's my woman." What do you get from your dude? You know I care about you. I have love for you. I don't deal with anyone else. Men aren't stupid. They know the power of words. They tiptoe around what you really want to hear and force you to grasp those half-ass I can't get this word. Proclamations because they are not trying to lock you down. He cares about you, but he's not sold on you. He has love for you, but he's not in love with you. He doesn't talk to anyone, but that doesn't mean he's not on the lookout for something better. He's not ready for anything serious with you. It's not about lying. It's about massaging the truth and bidding time. You and he were dating for months or even years. He just met the new chick and she's being posted all over social media as my girl or wifey. You helped him make that choice, beloved. By dating you, he saw everything he didn't want, and by the time he met a new girl or rekindled something with the old one, he knew what he needed in a girlfriend and jumped on it. So many of you get dogged the fuck out, and you still don't get why definitions and labels are important. Dating is a relationship to you because you overinvest in a stage like a sucker. You didn't spend months dating. You spent months being his real deal, honest to goodness girlfriend while he maintains his singlehood. Checking up on him, making sure he ate, splitting bills, crying after arguments, having the kind of nasty sex usually reserved for honeymoons. You were all in because that's the only way you know how to love. Meanwhile, he's a single man coming and going as he pleases, still getting at other women, avoiding you when you become annoying, but holding it together by being sweet and loving when it suits him. Want to talk about gender equality? Then let's talk about why so many women are girlfriends to men that are single. He's not forcing you to overlove him. He's not forcing you not to date other men. He's not forcing you to take on more responsibility than dating comes with that. That's all you. Girlfriends' benefits are being given to men who don't earn them. You misdiagnose potential as perfection. You see chemistry as proof of compatibility, and you can't stop yourself from being extra in your attempt to keep a man interested. As a result, men aren't working hard for you. They aren't committing. They don't even appreciate how amazing you are. Understand the game. That's not your man. That's not your friend. He's just another male with an agenda that needs to be sniffled out over time. But like the SZL lyric says, you have become so lonely that you forgot your vow. You give away the benefits that a stronger woman would have held on to until it was earned with real actions. Are you Tiffany's or are you Zell's? Not everyone should be able to walk in and leave without something. Your price is far too low, and that's why you accept these forced relationships as genuine love affairs. Stop selling yourself for cheap just because you're afraid you will be single forever if you're too demanding. Men mislead and deceive. You are not ignorant of this. So don't use it as an excuse or expect God to suddenly change so this work becomes easier. Stop Stop entertaining goofies and worry about attracting better candidates. Raise your bar and set your vow beyond the basic talking stage, dating stage, situation mix, and get your crown. You deserve queen. Peace, blessings, and a whole lot of love. This article was taken from blackgirlsareasy.com. Stop being loyal to single men. Stop being loyal to a man that may be cheating on his wife, because after it's all said and done, he gets bored with you. He is going back to try to rekindle what he had with his wife. Y'all have to wake up, start loving yourself, as I always say. Start buying your word. Stop being loyal to a single man, because the single men are out here dating multiple women until he find the right one. Whereas you're wasting years on years or being loyal to the single man who had never had any intentions of wifing you. Gotta go, and we'll drink a glass of wine to that. Fix your crown. Learn your worth.